Hey everyone, and welcome back to Southeast Iowa Video Network's Community Profiles. I'm your host, Greta Clemens, and we are powered by KCTC. One of our favorite guests is back, and I'm sure you guys can guess who it is because it's farmers market season, and Market Max is back in the hot seat. Welcome, and his mom, Deana, and they are here to chat with us about the farmers market. What number are we on? We're not starting this before the season, so we're part way in.
Tonight is going to be our fourth market. We've already gone through 3, so yeah, it's been a really good start to the market.
It's been a good start. So you've had 3 already. Mm-hmm. How have they been? How have they been going?
Yeah, they've been really good. They've been pretty busy with the first 3 markets, and it's going to end in mid-October, right? Yeah.
22 weeks total.
22 weeks.
4 today.
4 of 22. Awesome. So the Washington Farmers Market is one of the best things I think we have here in the summer in downtown Washington.
Yeah.
So when is it? Where is it? What's the time?
Well, it's you can, if you're looking to set up. Well, first of all, it's at the square, the square in the park in the middle. Yeah. In the and yeah, if you want to set up, you can go. You can. Isn't it 3?
Yep, at 3 o'clock. If you want to be a vendor, come and talk to us ahead of time up at there. We'd like anybody that's a new vendor does need to reach out to us beforehand on our Facebook or email. And
you have room for people to do that? Some availability?
Yep, some availability. Okay. Yep, we're looking for more veggie vendors for sure.
Veggie vendors, calling veggie vendors.
Yep.
Okay, so vendors set up at 3.
In the actual market where you can start selling at 5. And then we have music every week now. By the chamber does that, all that stuff. So
very cool. So if you're wanting to shop, you can come at 5. You guys ring a bell, don't you? When shopping can start.
Bob rings the bell at 5.
Bell.
Usually people start coming around like 4:30 just to start checking things out, see where they want to purchase first. Scoping out, because usually there's a line at your favorite spot. So get in line and wait, and then shop. So.
Very cool. So 5 to, I know there's music. What time does it go till?
Like 7:30.
Yep, 7:30.
5 to 7:30. So you can check out the market Thursdays, 5 to 7:30 through October. Awesome.
And we've had about the first couple weeks, we've had 50 to 60 vendors.
Wow.
So that's been pretty. It's been pretty packed. We've had to kind of, people that have maybe spread out a little further have had to kind of condense down because we've had so many.
Yeah.
So great turnout that way. Just to recap, we are looking for more of those veggie vendors. There's not a lot of people that do like starts. We have one guy that does the starters.
Oh.
So, and then we have the herbs. We have another lady that does like herb starters. And so that's something that I'd really encourage anybody that's wanting to get into farming or gardening or things like that to really explore the option of expanding and coming, because we don't have the size like Cedar Rapids and Iowa City. Mm-hmm. We have a really good market, and it would really be beneficial to everybody, to the seller and to us, if we had more veggie vendors. So that's something that's important. And then we kind of go with the slogan of bake it, make it, or grow it. So if you can bake it, or if you can physically make it with things yourself, or you can grow it, it's available at the market. We do have rules up by the information to come check out and make sure everything's good. We follow all the state guidelines and stuff like that. So we have big food trucks. You want to talk about the food trucks?
The food. I was there the first market, and the food, phenomenal always.
Yeah.
What do you have? What do you usually have?
We usually have a lot of the, well, last week we had the lunchbox, wasn't it?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Lunchbox and the corn dogs.
Lunchbox and the corn dogs. The corn dogs are really good.
Cheryl's ice cream was there.
Cheryl's ice cream. Yeah, we have 3 spots like we did last year. But like a couple years ago, it used to be only 2.
So we have 2 large food trucks on the north side.
Yeah. And
then with the bathroom remodel, we had to move our specialty truck from the east to the west. So it'll be going back over to the east side. So it's a little easier to get into. Mm-hmm. And then that one's kind of more for those specialty, like the drinks, the donuts, the different things like that. So JT Sips will be there quite a bit, stuff like that. So
love those donuts.
Yeah,
so
donuts.
Good. I know.
They're just so pretty.
I know.
Yeah. I know. So definitely has been fun to have those, and it's been fun to see like then in-park vendors. We have several different in-park food vendors, the Millers, Carmen's. We have another hot dog stand in the park. I'm sure I'm missing somebody, but there's lots of those. Mary Blosser is over by the bathroom. She always has something like a home-cooked meal, like chicken and noodle stew was
Oh.
one
She
night. It was
She
so
does
good.
a lot of rhubarb pies.
Rhubarb and
Yum.
strawberry barb, and then she's the elderberry queen. I feel like she's always got something amazing made, and
She's by the bathrooms, you said?
yeah,
Okay.
yep. And then she always has
Like
a
right
gentleman.
across from them.
Yeah,
Yum.
she always has a gentleman there that's his little helper. He's the best guy with the biggest smile, and he's always handing out samples. So we always like to
Love it.
stop and see Mary. Yep. So in-park food is awesome. It seems like there's a lot of good. I've tried to encourage bakers. It seems like we have a good variety of the sourdough breads, and everybody's got their niche. Whether you like the sourdough that's the classic, or
Yeah.
everybody makes them a little differently.
Yes.
There's one gal that's I talked to 2 weeks ago, and she's got like a pizza sourdough.
Oh,
She's got
yeah.
a blueberry one. She's got a s'mores sourdough. So she's on the
Yum.
southeast side. So just talking to people, I'm trying to hit an arm when I do my social media. I'm trying to hit an arm each time instead of trying to get the whole thing because it's just not possible.
Yeah, there's so
anymore.
many. Mm-hmm.
So learning what they have. So what's kind of fun is there's a variety. Even if you say, like, oh, another sourdough, it's like, well, this one's different because this one has sourdough cookies too that are amazing.
It's amazing
So-
all the things they make with
Yeah.
sourdough. I didn't even realize. I think I got sourdough bagels one time when I was there,
Yeah,
and those
yep.
were
I'll
phenomenal.
have to try those.
Those are, really
Those are good. I got blueberry ones, I think. They were blueberry, and they were
Yeah, it's great.
so good.
And there's a good variety too, like when the Amish bakers, Golden
Golden
Delight.
Delight,
Golden
yeah.
Delight.
Classic.
Can't go
There's
wrong.
usually a huge
A
line.
huge line for
I
them.
bet.
Down
And
to
they've
the
got their
street.
classics and things. I did notice like Max sells cookies also at the market once in a while.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
so-
You've gotten your cookies, yeah.
So yeah, next week he'll be there. Shameless plug.
What kind of cookies you making? Do you know?
I'm making probably the M&M chocolate chip ones, and then the triple chocolate with the chocolate dough and white chips and black chips.
I think I bought those from you last time. Those
and
were
a
delicious.
new one we're doing sugar cookies.
Ooh,
This year.
Can't go wrong with a sugar
What's
cookie.
the name of your spot?
What?
What's the name of your business?
Maxton's Cookie Express.
Why is that?
Because I like trains.
Because I like
Because
trains.
I like trains.
So
Perfect.
you named some cookies after trains.
I don't know about this one yet. I
Yeah.
don't know about the sugar cookie.
He's raising money, then he buys new train things, accessories for his train setup.
Yeah, I have an electric
So there you
train
go.
set.
Going to a good cause, people. Get your cookies from
Market Max.
Market Max what's it? Market Max Cookie Express. Did I get it right? Okay.
Express. So that was the thing was the
Yeah.
Golden Delight has like big packs, right? So some people like we don't really want to have all those sitting around. So then I always suggested to him, why don't you do like 2 or 3 cookies in a bag? So there
Yeah.
seems like there's a good variety where you can at least try that thing, and then even having a variety of like the gluten-free options. Crystal's
that'd be
Cakes
fun.
has
Oh,
dairy-free,
yeah. I saw that in your
egg-free. Like she's
last
got a
week, I
couple
think.
of different like things, so that if you have allergy restrictions, she's a great spot to fit. The dead south, the very last spot on the south end arm, there's a gal there that was tired of feeling sick when she'd eat cookies, so she played around with the recipes and kind of did her own recipes for gluten-free options. So
Nice.
that's kind of fun to see.
Yeah,
People's,
all the different unique
Yeah,
things you can't
yep.
always get anywhere else.
Yep.
And I think it's cool too. Like you have your cookie. I know some other kids do lemonade. I've seen, and some of the other ones. So it's super cool to see some of the young kids out there selling
Yeah,
away
that-
too.
Yeah, that one lemonade stand over the across the by the. It's like straight over. Yeah, by the fountain.
Yeah.
Up.
And then in June and July, I think our first one is June 19th. We'll be sharing online about it, but we're going to do a special. One of our board members really wanted to do something special for the kids. So we want to do a night where kids like Max could come and sell something like, has to follow the rules still. And then your kid booth would be free, and it would be restricted to like a card table size.
Sure.
So that's something that's kind
That's
of
a
fun
cute
to
idea.
see. Yeah, just to
Yeah.
kind of see like what kind of entrepreneurship we have out there is something that like I always push in our household. And so if they can get out and make some money, and see what kind of fun things you can do by working hard. So
Yeah.
we'll do that
What a
once
great
in
idea.
June and once in July. So just follow us on our social for that.
Yes. You guys do a great job on your social media. You can always see what's coming and what's happening that day and all the things. And you can see Market Max on there doing his live interview. So let's chat more about that. But before we do that, let's take a quick break, and we come back. We'll chat with Market Max about his live show.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Southeast Iowa Video Network's Community Profiles. I have been chatting with Deana and Market Max with the Farmers Market, and we have been chatting about all the things going on this year. It's already been a great start to the year, and tonight is Market 4 of 22? 22. So you got to make sure you get out there and check it out. One of the really cool things I think that happens at the Farmers Market is the book program. So what can you tell me about that? One of you.
Okay. So the Farm Fable program, we started 4 years ago. This is our 5th season.
Yeah.
And so we started we were looking at the market on how to get kids and families downtown. So to get families to come downtown, give the kids something free. Yeah. And then the parents have to come because it's something free for the kids. And so that was kind of our mission then, to come and hang out with your kids downtown. Started small with 100 books. I thought on a whim, if we could get one each month, great. We ended up getting the whole season. And so then it grew another 100, 150. We did 200 last year, and so we're doing 200 books again this year. So every market, 200 books are going home with kids, and so that's a great program to have. What's really awesome is the age group. We've gotten a little bit older now with our books because kids are out of school. So more older chapter books for kids that are able to have something. So the littles have something, plus the middle range starters, and work their way up. We're still looking for some sponsors for the rest of the season. We have a few spots here and there that are open. So if anybody's interested in being a sponsor, just talk to us, send us a message on Facebook. That'd be amazing. Or email us.
Yeah.
So it's really great. We've gotten really, really lucky to have, my mother-in-law does all the ordering for us through Scholastic. So then her preschool gets benefits from that too. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, it's super cool, and I love that you guys have the different age groups. And
it's really good.
Yeah,
it's fun to see if you walk around the square and see kids. Then a lot of vendors bring their kids because it's a whole family thing. Everybody helps. So when they're selling, the kids are literally sitting behind them reading
their new book.
And I was like, that just makes my heart happy to see that. And then I shared a post online about Janelle Johnson with her kids.
I know that picture was so cute.
That's my favorite to see when you walk around and you see that all the way through the square. That's what is awesome.
Yeah,
they're not on a phone, not on a tablet,
sitting outside reading a book.
Yep, come outside and hang out with your family. So I love that.
Love it. So you get a book every week?
Yeah. Is it limited amount of books? I mean, you don't want to grab every single one.
But one per kid.
One per kid.
Yep, good point. One per kid. We do request that it's just kids getting books. Adults, if it's at the end and it's 7:30, you're more welcome to grab a book. But we try to make sure it's just
more
kids.
More than likely, it's going to be sold out.
Given away.
Given away.
Yeah.
We've ran out the first 2 weeks, and then we had a few left over last week. So. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
So do you have all these books at your house?
Yeah, my whole
yeah, we have a whole pantry full.
A pantry full of books.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
Literally, huge red boxes.
I can't get to the
boxes.
coolers anymore.
Yeah, so I had to move them all to a closet. I had to empty out a closet, and then I just have stacks of books that are in boxes.
Me and Deacon helped you move them in there.
Yeah, and then we have a whole stickering crew Miss Catherine helps us sticker, and it's a whole thing every week.
And sometimes she's not here, so we do stickering.
You get to do the stickers?
We have a nice production line going.
Yep. And
That's
sometimes
awesome.
you forget, and then you make your friend that's getting your hair done also sticker books while our colors processing.
Hey, gives her something to do.
Yeah. She's like, I didn't know I had to sign up for this. I'm like, well,
Yes, you did.
double bonus. That's what friends do.
Love it. Well, that's
a great
awesome. The
program.
sponsors help you out and are able to help provide those books. So if you're looking for something to sponsor, hit them up because that's a great one.
It's something Bob took to the state level a couple of years ago, and so none of the other markets were doing it, and now more markets are trying to do that.
How cool.
So that's what's awesome is something
That's so cool.
that started here in Washington is getting spread throughout state of Iowa.
Go Washington.
The book program's getting spread.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
So
I never
anybody
heard
else
that.
too? We had a couple of gentlemen that helped start the Muscatine market. They came last year because they wanted to see our market and then also talk about the book program. So we kind of helped. I kind of walked them through what we did, and we gave them one of our flyers to help get a sponsorship. And so we kind of helped give that egg over to them, so hopefully they can do the same thing to the market.
So cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. The other really fun thing you can check out at the market, or maybe if you're interested in going to the market tonight or in the future, you can check out Market Max on the Farmers Market page. What is Market Max? What are you out there doing?
Well, we do lives with the what mom does. Mom's the camera person. You hardly see
Camera woman.
the camera person. And she tapes me going around, and she does a Facebook Live on the Washington Farmers Market Facebook page, and then we post lives of, and I will go around and interview some of the vendors, and once in a while a food truck.
Nice.
We'll get to go
And
inside.
some people that walk around too.
Yeah, and like a couple weeks ago, I interviewed my great grandma.
Very cool. I think I saw that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one was a fun one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How long have you been Market Max?
4 years.
Yeah.
I think, 3 or
5. Yeah, he's little when it started, so it was kind of on accident. Like
I was gonna say, how did this start?
Well, towards the end of one of the seasons, they'd said like, "Hey, the algorithm always changes for Facebook," and so it's like, "Hey, if you go live for more than 2 minutes, it boosts your post for a week." So I thought, okay, well, I'll try it. So I did 0 with me. Just went around and looked at thing, and it was insane the difference it made in the algorithm of like how many people saw our stuff.
Wow.
So then the next year, I was like, I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Hey,
Max.
So then Max decided he'd come and help me do it, and it's just picked up from there. So we even had shirts last year that had his face on it, which I think we still have some for sale.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, so
my grandma.
He's kind of famous
her
that way.
mom, my grandma, yeah.
So that's been good, and so it's just a way that people get excited when they see him coming.
Mm-hmm.
They know, oh yeah, I've seen him. So, and that was another thing that the gentleman from Muscatine were talking about they were doing lives,
The guy
and
who
so
was taking notes about stuff. That
no, it's a
came
different guy.
a couple years ago.
So they came last year, and then when they were asking about the book program, and then they were asking about like the live stuff, they've done some.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't having great feedback maybe, and so we said, hey, grab somebody that would do the interviews and just kind of take them around and go interview people. So
it's so fun with the kids. You guys always have the best questions, so you're very good at it.
sometimes you get samples of the good cookies.
Yeah, I say you get all the hookups.
Once in a while you'll see me sample something like from who was it? Mary, who does that. One time she let me have, well, it was last year, she gave me a sample of her rhubarb pie.
Ooh, was it good?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was really good, yeah.
What's one of your favorite things at the market?
I probably like the popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the popcorn.
Yeah.
You can find him at the popcorn.
Yeah. And probably, have we even seen Golden Delight this year?
I have once, yeah. They were gone. They're usually gone 1 or 2 times in the spring, not right away, but yeah, they were there for the first one. So yeah,
and there's usually a huge line there. Which
always.
side are they on?
It was on the southeast.
Southeast side up the arm.
I really love the sweet and saucies. That's the barbecue place
Brussels.
from.
They're Brussels
The
sprouts.
Brussels sprouts are to die for.
So good.
I totally get one to eat there,
Uh-huh.
and then I go take it to the salon and I hide it for the next day. It's my favorite.
They're so good.
Yeah.
You put it in the fridge.
Yep.
They're so good. You got to check out Sweet and Saucy's barbecue.
Yep.
And I love the jalapeno cheddar sourdough.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
good. The bagels are good.
I
said
like
that.
the white powder. The white powdered covered chocolate
Oh,
cookies from Golden Delight.
Oh, yeah, the crinkles, I think. There's one gal that's on the north arm, and she's got like something Pebble Bakery. She's got the cookie. I think I shared it a couple weeks ago, and it's like in a little tin thing, and it says Dad Bod. And it's like the compost cookie from milk. It's like it's got like a little bit of everything in it. Pretzels and potato chips and like all the things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And but it's in like a little mini thing that is warm still. It is like
Yum.
Have you had it?
yeah, I did. I was gonna share, but then I didn't.
Ate
I
it.
can see why.
It was so yummy. So just different things like
Yeah.
that. So
You must
Yeah,
have made
you-
it fast because I never saw you.
it's lightning.
Downed it. So you guys got to make sure you check out Market Max and his live interviews and get his inside scoop on what's good at the farmer's market and what's there that week. But you have a little brother, right? What's he up to?
He's gonna do some pre-recorded
Yep,
stuff.
pre-recorded stuff.
Pre-recorded like mom can go in and edit.
We can't let him go live.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play when he's gonna be called
Downtown Deacon.
Downtown Deacon.
I didn't even make that up. Neither did Mom.
Nope.
Someone at the campground with Grandma and Grandpa.
Downtown Deacon is gonna be more of he'll come around and ask questions. We'll record it, but then we'll kind of cut it up, chop it up for like a reel or something like that. So a little shorter thing, so
Yeah.
I can at least guard the silliness that he has because he's very silly.
So you can check
Don't
out
get
the
me started.
professional Market Max live, and then Downtown Deacon will
He'll
see
be
throughout.
What is he mostly on? Well, like what will he be on?
Probably like reels and things like that, like just on
so,
social
like,
media.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And get the hot scoop from the DeLong brothers.
One thing too is up at the fountain area is always our information. I just want to make sure everybody knows our information table is up there. The ladies are there to help with any questions for vendors, or we have a new map system too this year. So Sam and Deb have been working really hard for that. So if you have any questions, come up to our information table. We'll try to guide you to where that particular person is. People that prepaid for the whole year, they now have a permanent spot, so that really helped streamline things this year.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So we were able to kind of set those in, and then we have certain spots for floaters or that don't come in as often or kind of hit and missers.
Sure.
So that'll be kind of fun, but at least we can kind of help people get to the right spot. So information table around the square, usually on the north side. We're next door to the books. So if you come to get a book, we're right next door. So if you have any
Perfect.
questions, that's a good place to start. We want to get a set of rules for just in case you've had a wild hair and want to do it. And then we have our market T-shirts. We have pink ones this year.
I love the pink
We
ones.
have last year's has the fountain on it, and there's also
Cute.
the Market Max ones.
Yeah,
So
we're still getting rid of some of the ones from last year.
yep, we got Market Max ones and things like that. So different things like that are up there. But the girls are also handing out like little postcard kind of size brochures to have the food trucks each week, and then the music that's each week, and then if there's like special guests around the market, that's probably one thing we should probably add in there is we have a business spotlight and a guest spotlight. So business spotlight is kind of, I think it started because we took a lot of parking spots around the square. So that's kind of how it started. It said, hey, bring your business information in and like use it as a marketing tool. So
Yeah.
you can come up to 3 times. It's free. There's a set amount of spots, so you have to pre-schedule that with us, and then you'll go around the fountain. So anybody that you see around the fountain is like information, books, guests, businesses, spotlights. Then the guest one is special for like Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, might be like the YMCA or WASP or things like that, different programs that are maybe selling popcorn. That doesn't necessarily follow the rules. They're underneath a special rule because they're a special guest.
Got
It's like
it.
a 1-time or a 2-time thing.
Yeah.
So that's
Like
something
the-
that if you want any information on that, same thing.
Colorado or Georgia, oranges, peaches.
The
stuff like
peaches,
that.
yeah,
Ooh,
that's
yum.
For a youth group.
Okay.
Comes and does. So that's kind of
Cool.
that's what they call a guest
Yeah,
spotlight.
I really like
so.
those.
Can't go wrong with a good Georgia peach. No.
Yep. So that's something
Awesome.
that's interesting. But anytime you have any questions, just find one of us. We're all in bright pink this year.
Yes,
So
they're super cute pink shirts.
Yeah.
Love them. Cool. Well, make sure you guys get out and check out the farmers market tonight. There is one happening: food trucks, music, all the awesome booths. So make sure you guys get out there every Thursday 5 to 7:30, right? Did I get that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything else you guys want to add?
Nope, just come help us pack the park.
Pack the park. Check
the
out their
park.
Facebook for more information and to see Market Max. But otherwise, thanks you guys for coming on.
You can find me at the popcorn stand.
Yeah, find Market Max at the popcorn stand and get you some popcorn. All right. Well, thanks you guys. We'll see you tonight at the farmers market and hope to see you guys there as well. Otherwise, we will see you guys next week.